Last year, we had most of our top runners were freshmen, and I'm looking forward to seeing the growth in all of them because in distance running, it's all about consistency. So for a lot of them, they either hadn't run much in high school or really done quality kind of consistent training. So I'll be interested to see how they all continue to improve. Our women's team is very tight as a team, and I think they're very selfless. They're hardworking and gritty, and I think that they'll do well. I'm excited. I'm excited for them. I am really, really excited for our upper class returnees. Elise Slaybaugh, who is one of our captains, she has almost single-handedly helped pull the women's team together. She I think also is going to have just a great year in general. Elena Post, she's really improved a lot and grown as a leader as well, and I think we can expect to see from her. And April Hanchowski and Eva Carbone as well, both seniors. I expect them to do really well, just very committed, hardworking, all about the team, and a lot of our women are very close together, so it will be interesting to see kind of who ends up where. We also have Abby Biddle back. Junior class, we actually only have one who was a transfer, so that's Sabrina Berge. She fit in right with the team as soon as she started, and she's actually our other captain this year, and I expect for her to move up a lot as well. Really excited for her. Yes, for the sophomore class, I think that all these girls are very hard workers. They're bought in, which I think is half the battle, and they also really learned how to race confidently and fiercely last spring in track especially. So I think we'll see a lot of growth from them as well. A couple kind of people to mention would be Lydia Bennett, who was our #1 runner last year. I think she'll continue to be strong. I think Emma Fiscus is going to be really key. And we have a lot of other really amazing young women that I think will be in the mix there. The thing with cross country is it's so unpredictable, so you have to be prepared for anything. We really try to be prepared for the important races, both mentally and physically and as a team. I think the few things that may make or break the season will be athletes just being honest, working hard together. I think knowing when to hold back versus knowing when to push, and also just being consistent and diligent in the little things from a physical standpoint. If you skip sleep, hydration, nutrition, those all have an impact. So I think those will kind of be from a performance standpoint. Big difference makers. I am interested to just see how the team chemistry is this year. I think that they'll continue to be close and selfless. And I think if we don't focus on each other and running for each other and running for the Lord, I think that's when our team could fall apart. So I think honing that in every day is also key. I think that Allegheny is going to be really strong, and I think Allegheny will be the biggest competitor and probably the best team in the league. I think our women have the potential to do very well, but there's just a lot of dependence. So, different variables that you can't necessarily predict. I think Waynesburg will also be strong, although they're losing a lot of key runners. And you never know what team could show up out of nowhere, because I think it's a lot more about the dedication and the people on the team than talent necessarily. So you can't really predict too much by looking at high school times. You have to look at the athlete themselves. So we just got to be ready for anything. So yeah.